Welcome back. In today's video I'll be looking at the SRAM Double Tap Rival 22 right brake shift lever. I was able to pick up this shifter for about $100 shipped, and I was considering getting a SRAM Force 22 shifter, but that was almost double the price. On the side of the box it says shifter brake lever set right up here, but I only ordered the right shifter, so I'm not sure if it's just the right, but I think it is because that's what I ordered. So on the sides of the boxes there's nothing too special. That's where we looked at the information. SRAM is a company, I believe also Zip's part of SRAM, so it's a pretty big cycling company. Okay, so let's go cut this open and see what's inside this box here. Okay, slide this right out. And indeed, it looks like the right shifter. Now in this retail package, it looks like I received the right double tap shifter, shift cable. Looks like some housing along with also some brake cable. So I wasn't expecting to get the housing, the brake cable, and the shifter cable included in the box. So I'm actually surprised and a little impressed. Now let's go ahead and take a close look at the SRAM Rival 22 shift lever. Looks like the shifter's already inside. Now, I'm not sure why they put the cable already inside, and this is brand new, and it looks, as you can probably tell, a little bit dirty. And as you can tell, it was sealed, and I just opened it up right now. So I'm not sure if this is straight from the factory or why it's dirty, but if you bought a brand new one and it comes out to be a little scuffed up or dirty like this, let me know in the comments below, because I was expecting it to be a little more clean than this, straight out from the factory, and I bought it at a retail store, shipped online. And these are the standard brake calipers. It's not the hydraulic version, but they are mechanical and supposedly 11 speed, hence the Rival 22 name. And this is going to go on some drop bars, some road style handlebars that I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to pair it up hopefully with an 11 speed cassette and chain. So this SRAM Rival brake shift lever is replacing my SRAM Force 10-speed shift brake lever. Let me see if I can get these both in the same angle so you can take a look at them side by side. And it looks like the levers are about the same length. They both have a natural bend to them, so they stick out just a little bit. And the interesting thing here also is that if you take a look at these, this is after a few, maybe 2,000 miles of riding. And I don't religiously clean and wash my shift hood levers. This is again the Force. And then the brand new SRAM Rival, yes, it is dirty and mucked up. I don't know why, if that was just a factory error or if it's just naturally dirty, not sure. But that's interesting. Hopefully it shifts fine. The lever looks kind of nice. It's not carbon. It's more of an alloy, I believe. And it does say double tap, zero loss here. And on the SRAM Force, it just says double tap. Now what happened on the Force is this whole brake lever, if you want to see, kind of shifted, and then after I shifted a little bit, it just snapped right out. And so I'm hoping that for the SRAM Rival that it's not as thin and it's more robust, so the lever won't just break out. But again, this one's brand new, or supposed to be brand new, as you saw. It's in the factory sealed box. Back looking at the Sram Rival here, I'm not exactly sure where this cable goes. I think I have to pull the hood off from here for the cable to get inserted or to replace it. But I could just go ahead and weigh it with the cable in. So in terms of grams with the brake cable, I'm going to go ahead and stick it on here. That should hold it down. Looks like about 186 grams. And in comparison, the SRAM Force, well, without the shift lever, 157. I'm not sure if that cable is worth 30 grams, but I'll leave it off to the side. There's still a little weight from the tension here. Nope, so this is 170, maybe 170 to 175 grams without the cable. It's off to the side compared to the SRAM Force. So it's just a little bit heavier. But hopefully it's more robust, as I was mentioning earlier, and hopefully this actuation part up here holds a lot better, so it won't snap or break as easily as the SRAM Force brake shift lever. Well, again, taking another look at this, it does look a little bit dirty for a brand new component. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little wash with just some regular soap and water and see if I can make a difference or make it look any better, and we'll see what happens. Okay, a little soap and water kind of goes a long way, so I went ahead and just washed it, scrubbed it real good with some just hand soap that you typically find in the bathroom. Used a little sponge and washed it off real good, and then dried it just with a clean washcloth towel, and it seemed that a lot of that dirt or whatever that was came off. So I'll go ahead and install this in a little bit. And before I finish this video off, I just wanted to look at the paperwork that came with it to see if there was a disclaimer saying your shift lever might be dirty. But it says that there's manuals on the internet, and I guess they're doing this so they could always change the manuals on the internet versus having safety information on a piece of paper that can't be easily updated. Information on the back of this piece of paper just shows the extended warranty. Now this is pretty cool. This was also inside the bag of goodies that came with this brake shift lever. I'm going to go ahead and take these out to show you what they look like and count them up. Oh, and we actually have two more things. Okay, so these right here, if I want to stick one up, you can put your cable through there, and then if your cable runs on the outside of a frame, this little rubber squishy thing prevents this cable when you're running it through the cable, so it won't scratch your frame up. So it might work for the brake cable that goes, if it goes along the top tube of the bike. One of them is narrower than the other one. This is narrower or smaller, so it can be used for a derailleur cable, the clamp. This one is for the brake cable because it's thicker. I think it's like a millimeter thicker. If you know, you can leave in the comments. I'm not sure exactly the width of these cables. Haven't measured them. And it looks like there's 4 ferrules or end caps of the housing, and you have one on each end for the derailleur and one on each end for the brakes. Now I'm not sure on my derailleur, sorry, the shifter, if there's one on the inside, but I don't think so. What I was referring to is if there's one already wedged way inside here. Let me get a flashlight and look. Alright, so I got my flashlight on, making it a little brighter, and I don't think there's one already wedged way inside here. Let's see if I can turn this up a little bit. Nope, so you might have to put one in there. I'm not sure how far this goes back, the cable, or if you could just run the housing straight into there, or you need a ferrule. Alright, did you guys a favor. I pulled it all the way back so you could see where the rear derailleur cable comes into the SRAM shifter, and it looks like you may be able to just put the cable in there without the extra housing because there is a metal round bushing or ferrule already in there, and you could probably just slide it right on in. So you're looking at the SRAM Force, not the Rival, and this, see, I just shifted it and this thing right here is kind of loose and came right out. This is what broke on the SRAM Force, and I'll go take a look, and I won't be breaking my Rival one, hopefully. Now it might be a little hard to see on this, but this black part right here in the shifter area doesn't look super robust. Yeah, without disassembling the whole thing, there's a little connector right there. And I hope it's a little stronger than the SRAM Force one. And to mount this clamp on for the SRAM Rival, you have to pull this hood all the way up. And it's kind of rough to get to the Allen bolt. Looks like a 5mm Allen hex bolt to tighten it down. Well, there you have it, the contents of the SRAM Rival 22 rear shifter. And also just note that yes, this part is sealed. I didn't tamper with that. I just opened what you saw on camera. So the dirtiness was from factory or somehow with the other retailer. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and feel free to subscribe if you like. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.